9 months ago, I made a video stating that the majority of hate that the new Assassin's Creed Shadows game is getting is because people don't like seeing niggas in places where they don't think niggas should be. And now that the game is coming out tomorrow, it's very cool and nice that my point still stands correct. Because the only problem with Assassin's Creed Shadows is that it's a Ubisoft game. I know, big shocker, right? So drop a sub and let me tickle your earlobes and your optic orbs while I regale you with the tale of how Assassin's Creed Shadows is actually faring. So personally, when it comes to reviews, there's only 3 niggas that I really go to. It's GamerNax, Skill Up, and G-Man Lives, right? I vibe with them the most because the track record of their enjoyment of the games they play and review closely resembles mine. Not 100% of the time, but it gives me a ballpark figure of how I'd be feeling about a game if I'm not completely sold. Key phrase, not completely sold. And ladies and gentlemen, the verdict is in. Assassin's Creed Shadows is definitely one of the games of all time. Few interesting design choices here and there, but at the end of the day, I can confirm it is a video game. Again, I don't care about Assassin's Creed. I don't fucks with the franchise. I don't give a damn. The only reason I'm talking about this is because of the vehement rhetoric that is aimed towards Yasuke and subsequently niggas. So here I am showing Negro solidarity and all that, BLM, Konto Esizwe and all that jazz, my niggas. So after watching their reviews, I ascertained that Yasuke's melanin content and pigmentation had no effect with their time in the game. But you know what did actually affect their time with the game? The actual gameplay! You know, the fucking reason you don't play video games. Not the fact that Yasuke is back, but the fact that his gameplay is so vastly different to Naoe's, who's more of a representation of what Assassin's Creed characters should be doing in Assassin's Creed games. And don't get me wrong, my nigga is built like a brick house, my boy. He is huge. He just fucks shit up. He can't parkour as good as Naoe, and he's not as stealthy as Naoe either. So, not being a fan of how Yasuke plays in the game is a valid criticism. It's almost as if the nigga was replaced with a Swedish nigga, the game would play exactly the same. It's almost as if this cultural bullshit is a fabrication made by powerful Western governments and rich people to distract the other 99% of the fact that said powerful and rich Western government people are actively raping the other 99% of the world financially, mentally, emotionally, and fucking physically as well. They're doing that shit. They're doing it right in front of your eyes, but you want to get angry about some ones and zeros with a nigga in it. Don't piss me off. Despite the main complaints being repetitive mission structure, classic Ubisoft jank, some ludonarrative dissonance, the fact that you can play the game in canon mode, which eliminates dialogue choices, which makes the entire concept from the get-go meaningless. It's alright. It's alright. Shit to play when you want to kill some time, you know? From a technical standpoint, they're saying that it plays better than the other 3 previous Assassin's Creed games. It's pretty. Seasons and Shadows actually have some gameplay implications, and you can pet the dog. You can pet the dog, which is which is a weird thing that gamers are obsessed about, and I blame Nakey Jakey for that. That beautiful 7-foot son of a bitch. Jakey aside, these are some very valid criticisms, things that you can actually criticize the game about. But unfortunately, I have no doubt in my mind that people are going to be weird about this and just chat shit online to people about it. And I'm not the only one who thinks that, because even Ubisoft thinks you lot are weird. So much so that they are allegedly going to take legal action against people that harass the developers online. They are going so far as to tell the devs that worked on this game to not post on your socials that you work for Ubisoft. I need you to deep that for a minute. Instead of cutting the game off that you paid for or have no intentions of buying, you are taking time out of your day to log on and go and harass someone who could have just been making the UI for the game. Is it really that hard for you to not be a cunt? This is weird behavior. Just stop being weird, please. For me, please. Moral of the story: racism cannot be defeated with logic. And I just think we just need to kill certain mans. For legal reasons, I'm obligated to say that those 2 statements have nothing to do with each other. At the end of the day, I think everyone involved just needs to take a deep breath and fucking relax. Please. It's a goddamn video game. If you don't like black people in your video games, that is so okay. I'm okay with that. I sanction that. Just shut the fuck up and go play something else. There are thousands of games you could be spending your time and money on. You are the master of your own wallet. But hey, that's all I got for you today. My friend told me to grow up the other day, and he's currently in the ICU and just got done signing a DNR. So yeah, I'd highly recommend you do not grow up. Drop a sub, leave a like, and I will love you in the next video. I will.